Good morning, everyone. Today we are here to discuss a very important chapter in almost all the competitions, where it be math competition or it be logical competition. Almost all exams are covering questions from counting the number of figures. Counting without counting. That looks interesting, no? Sounds interesting. And yes, we are going to do that. We are going to derive the general formula. We are going to learn the general formula to count the figures, whether it be triangles, whether it be rectangles, whether it be squares, without actually counting it. It sounds really fun. Let's start with. So let's start with the basic. How many squares can you see? When you count here, so it's very easy, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you have small one, you counted 4. And when you try for the big one, so this one is the bigger one, and you have one bigger one. So you total counted 5. So, but if the grid becomes bigger and bigger, then it sounds very difficult. How to do that? So the formula is when you have 2 by 2 grid, it is 1 square plus 2 square. That's come how much? 5. Okay. When it is 3 into 3 grid, then it is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. And then just add it. So 1 plus 4 plus 9. So 5 plus 9, and that's come 14. So when it is n into n grid, so you have to count it 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square dot till n square. Very interesting, right? So whenever you have a square like this, you can count the number of squares very easily and very handy. Let's try type 2. So here you see how many? You can see 3 into 3 grid. So whenever you have 3 into 3 grid, what you have to do? 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, and your work is done. After you have to add it. See, when you have 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, this also like counting number of consecutive natural number squares. So there is also a formula n plus 1 2n plus 1 by 6. Either you use this if you can learn, otherwise you can just go on counting like that. So n here is how much? 3. So just see whether it is giving you correct answer. So 3. So 3 into 3 plus 1, 4, 3 to 6, 7, and 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. So this gave you 14. So this is a very important formula to add, like 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square till if you have n square, sum of n consecutive number, then it is given by this formula. Let's start with the next question. So how many squares can you see? Every time we have been hearing that the chess is made up of 64 squares, but that is only the small squares they are counting of. It is not the all number of square. All number of squares will be what? 8 square plus 7 square plus 6 square till how much? 1 square. So that is indeed a big number. So never call that it will be only 24 squares in a square. See, all these is a six, not it will be 64, but more. See, you can visualize this, that if you see, this is also a square. This is also a square. There will be so many squares, and how much it will be? N into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6, and where your n value is 8. And you can calculate 8 into 9 and 16, 17 by 6. So you can cancel 72 divided by 6 is 12. So 12 into 17, right? So this give you the answer, right? So I use the base method here to calculate it. You can use your own technique and just you can find the answer. So this is very handy method for calculating the number of squares. Let's go to next question. Now, how many rectangles can you count? So when you go to rectangle, we have to learn this formula when you have a m into n grid of rectangle. So here how much? 1, 2, 3. So m is 3. N is what? 1, because you can see only one division. So n is 1. So the formula say m into m plus 1 times n into n plus 1 divided by 4. There are many formula in this. There are formulas based on factorials and combinations and many different formulas devised by mathematicians. But this is the best one, and even a small child can understand it. So 3 into 3 plus 1, 4 times n is 1, and 1 into 2 divided by 4. So 4 cancel out, and you got 6 as the answer. Let's try the next question, where we have to find the number of triangles. So here you see this side also 3 and this side also 3. So 3 into 3 grid. So that means m is 3 and n is 3. So m into m plus 1, n into n plus 1 divided by 4, and you got 36 as the answer. Okay, let's go to next question. So how many squares are there in the figure? So see, when we have to count the squares in the figure, that is a different question. And then just look back, and that is a different question. So when you have to count square, so just I have said you how many squares? 4 into 4 grid. So this is simple, 4 square plus 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. And then you can either use the formula, or you can solve this and add this, and you will get the answer. So n equal to 4. So n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. And n is 4 into 5. And 4 to 8, 9 by 6. See, you can add this one also, 16 plus 9, 25, and 25 to 30. So here also you should get 30. So 2, 3, 3. So yeah, this was 2. So 30, right? So you see, it's very useful when you know the formula, and it can be done without counting. So I give you it the correct title, counting without counting. How many rectangles are there in the picture? So see, when you have to count the rectangles, then you have to learn the m into n grid. Whether it be equal, apply the same formula. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 into 5 grid. And then it is n into n plus 1, n into n plus 1 divided by 4. So here it is 3, here it is 2, and here it is 3. So 225 rectangles in this. Actually, square is also counted a rectangle. So that's how the number of rectangles will be always more. Now here, m is how much? M is 2 and n is 4. You can pause the video and try it yourself. So when m into m plus 1 times n into n plus 1 divided by 4. So 2 into 3 times 4 into 5 divided by 4. 4 cancel out, and you got 30. So that would be your answer. Let's go to next question. How many rectangles? So see, first just look at your grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2. That means m is 4, n is 2. So 4 into 5 into 2 into 3 divided by 4. 4 cancel out. 10 into 3, 30. So see how fast without counting you can know the number of rectangles. Parallelogram also, you will use the same type of formula which we use in rectangle. This was asked in AIMO exam. So earlier examiners were only asking you squares and rectangle. Now they have tried to confuse you with introducing parallelogram, but you can see same formula will work. So m is 3 and n is 3. So again, 3 into 4 into 3 into 4 divided by 4. 4 cancel out. So again, you get 36. So there will be 36 number of parallelogram in this figure. Let's try the next question. So when you have I have written down the formula for you. Just please note it down and try to understand this formula. So when you have how much? N is 4 or anything, m is 6. So 4 into 5, you can interchange. It will not make difference because we are multiplying. 6 into 7 divided by 4. 4 cancel off. So 42 into 5, that is 210. So see, without drawing even, you can able to do it. It's very easy. Now, how many squares can you see? Now see, this is a very different question. in which what you have been given, this is a, like this is a definite array, like this is a, like you can assume like this, leave the smaller ones, right? Leave the smaller ones, these ones will count later, and then we'll try to continue. Now see what we are going to do. How many? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 into 3, here this is 3. So 6 into 3 plus 5 into 2. I'm telling you another method if you cannot learn the formula. 4 into 1. And we'll not put 3 into 0 because after 0 everything will become 0. So this become 18 plus 10 plus 4. That's give you how much? 32. So 32 here, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So you will have 38 squares here.
स्टॉप हो गया,
उल्टा हो गया बटन इसका. So when you see this question, 1, 2, 3. So M is 3 and N is 3. We are not accounting for this side, right? This, and this left out. So just see. So what you are doing? 3 into 4 into 3 into 4 divided by 4. So 4, 4 cancel out. So how much you counted? 36. Okay. Now you see, because of this small square, how many extra rectangle will be there? 1, 2, 3. 3 here. Similarly, because of this and this, 3 more will be there. So total how much? 36 plus 9, right? 45. Okay. So see, 1, 2, 3. No, 4 will be added. 1, 2, 3, and one big one, 4. So 3 more extra. So 48 will be there. Let's try the, I hope you understand. Like if you take 2, 2, so 1 here, then 2 here, and then 3 here, and then one big one, 4. So I have added 3, 3, but it will be added 4, 4. So 36 plus 4 into 3, 12, which give you 48. Okay, let's see the another one. So how many triangles is in the given figure? So see, when you go to triangle question, you assume all the different cases. Okay, so let's me draw. So when you have a simple triangle and then you have a horizontal line like this. So 1, 2. So here number of triangles will be 2. So what it is? As many horizontal lines, so number of triangles will be equal to the number of horizontal lines. Now suppose I draw 3 horizontal lines. Okay, so see, now how many horizontal lines? We have 3 horizontal lines. So the number of triangles will be 3. Okay, first case. Now second case, if you draw the triangle like this, and you draw the line vertically. So when you draw the line vertically, this is 1, this is 2. So we are going to add it. 1 plus 2, that is 3. That's how it will going to increase. So here you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That's give you how much? Sum of n natural numbers, which is given by n plus 1 by 2. So n is 4. So 4 into 5 by 2, that's give you 10. That will again save your time if you use this formula. So now you draw your different cases. Now suppose you have a triangle and you have some divisions like this. You're going to divide, and now you divide it horizontally. So how many cases you will have for triangle? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here it will be 10, and then one horizontal division. So you multiply it by 2. So you will get it 20, right? Now let's take another case. Suppose you have like this. Okay, then you divide it vertically first, and then you divide it horizontally like this. So how many horizontal line? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And here 1, 2. So horizontal line is how much? Horizontal line is 4 and vertical line is 1. So 1 plus 2 equal to 3. So 3 into 4 equal to 12. That much triangle it will have. So I hope you understand this part. Now let's see this. So here same we will do 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3. So how much it will give? 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many division? 1, 2, 3. So 6 into 3, that's give you 18, right? So this way you can do for the triangles. Let's see this one. So here you have 1, 2, 3. So 6. And now how many it has been divided? 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So 6 into 4 gives you 24. Let's try another one. So same way, this one just only colored 3 and here also 3. So 6 into 3, that's give you 18. Next question. So same way, how many division you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 this side. So 25. This way, if you do, then you don't have to count and it will save you a lot of time and accuracy can also be maintained. Now see this particular case. So whenever you have like this, suppose you have a square and it is being divided like this diagonally, then you have to count like how you have to count. I'll tell you 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 2 into 4. So how many triangles? 8 triangles. Now suppose you divide it again. So suppose you divide it and you divide it like this, like this, like this, and like this. And now you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it will be 8 into 2, 16 triangles. Now see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. So 4 into 2, 8. So 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, 8 here. So 32. So first we have 32 triangles. Now how many extra triangles? 1 here, 2. So you get 34. And now you see this one. 1, 2, okay, 2 here, now here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more, so 40. So 40 triangles here. Now you have to count squares. So just try to count the number of squares. So 4 squares you can see clearly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you see the small squares, this one, 1, 2, 3. So this would be the answer. I have tried to discuss all the possible cases. Now this one you see. This one you count like this, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this has a different cases, has a different, there will be 2 cases. One where the number, case 1, where the n is odd. And case 2, where n is even. So what is the formula that you have to learn and then you can do it very nicely. So see, when n is even, so there are 2 cases. If n is even, the formula is given by 1 by 8, n plus 2, 2n plus 1. And when n is odd, we don't have to do anything. Just we need to subtract 1 from here. So see this example, 1, 2, 3. So we can see n is odd. So n is equal to 3. So 1 by 8 into 3, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 into 2, 10 plus 1. 3 into 2, 6 plus 1, 7 minus 1. So if you solve this, 5, 3, 15, 105, 104. So 104 divided by 8 give you 13. So there will be 13 triangles here. Let's do the next part. So here you see 1, 2, 3, 4. So n is 4 and which is even. So what we have to do? 1 by 8 n into n plus 1 to n plus 1, and no need to subtract 1 from it. So 4 into 5 and 9. So sorry, here it is 2. So this is 6. So 2, 3. So this gives you 27. Actually, you will try to get it after addition also. So you can check it that I am correct or not. So let's try this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N is 6, which is even. Let's write the formula. 1 by 8 n, n plus 2 and 2n plus 1. So 1 by 8 into 6, 6 plus 2, 8, and 6 to 12 plus 1, 13. So 8, 8 cancel off, and 13 times 6, 78. See how difficult it is to add it. So if you learn the formula, it's so easy. Now let's switch off to magic square. So magic square, first thing I'm going to tell you that is most important, that how to deduce the general formula for finding the magical constant. And that is very easy and very easy and very handy. This is just n. So if you learn the formula, then you will just be able to write the constant, and then it is very easy for you to deduce the numbers in the magical square. Because if you know the sum, that okay, my sum is this, then you are going to crack the question very easily. And this is just, I tell you, very easy formula. Just a second and you will be able to deduce it very easily. N square plus 1 by 2. So see, when n is 3, so what it is? 3 into 3 square plus 1, that is 10 divided by 2. That's give you 15, and you can see this. Now filling the 3 magical square, just pay attention that all the numbers in the corners are even number. So if you remember this only, that 2 ke niche 4 hoga. If you remember only this, then you can do this 2 by 2 magical square very easily. Let's go to 4 by 4 magic square, and you can see 2007 primary maths world content. This was a question, first question being asked, that what is the magical constant in this question. So since it is a 4 into 4 grid, so n into n square plus 1 divided by 2. So 4 into 4 square plus 1, 17 by 2, that's give you 34. So if they have asked the sum, no need to find the magical square and then find the sum. Just remember this formula. Now I'm going to tell you how to fill the magical square of 4 very easily. Just write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you fill it like this, now what your job is to interchange the numbers in the diagonals. Inside one, this square diagonals, you are going to interchange it. Let me draw it another one so that I can help you learn it nicely. So fastly, we are going to draw it. 4 by 4 magical grid, and just it is just magical like its name. It is indeed magical to do it. So now you see these numbers will be interchanged. These numbers will be same. We don't have to do anything to it. Just copy it as it is. And now these numbers as it is written. Okay, these ones interchanged. I tell you. and the corner numbers here and here will be interchanged. So here 16, here 1, here 13, here 4. Now you count it all over, you will get 34. That is the magical challenge. It is very, very interesting to learn it. That is a Vedic maths method of finding the magic square, and it is very, very helpful in any exams. Now, so I hope you have enjoyed it largely, and you have able to solve all type of question in one video, just looking at one video, and it will help you to solve any of the questions. So thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.